You must be pretty disappointed with that one at the end there?
Yeah, look, we're disappointed as a footy club, no doubt about that. But, you know, it's a tough place to play footy. You know, we experienced that last year and we experienced it again today. I thought North Melbourne were terrific. And when the game was really there to be won at the end of the game, they really stepped up. So, you know, it's definitely disappointing as a footy club today.
Did you feel you'd done enough in the third quarter to limit the damage that North could have done to really put yourselves in a good position to overrun having the wind at your back?
Yeah, as I said, it's a difficult ground to play. You know, yeah, obviously kicking into a really strong breeze at one end, and then you've got it with you for 2 quarters. So, you know, you're trying to limit the damage at times when you're kicking into the breeze, and obviously with the wind, you've got to maximise your opportunities. And when we had the wind in the last quarter, we got beaten around the ball first and foremost. So that was disappointing because we'd had a reasonable day in that area. But when the game was there, I thought North Melbourne were terrific. You know, they won the contested ball, won the tackle, won the clearance in the last quarter, which gave them some momentum. So we weren't as efficient as we would have liked to have been going forward at that stage as well. But, you know, I've got to give them full credit.
So those kind of conditions in any way simplify the game plan, or does it make it more complicated? Or, I mean, how do you prepare going in knowing it's going to favour one end heavily? Obviously
there's a little bit of strategy, but ultimately it simplifies it as well. You know, it's a meat and 3 veg day where you just got to get your hands dirty and just hang in there and hang in the contest and fight and scrap your way at times. And I thought both teams did that for the majority of the day. It probably would look like that on the TV. But in the last quarter, you know, North Melbourne did it better than what we did. So that's why they end up getting the result they did. So it does simplify it, becomes a pretty basic sort of game in a lot of ways, but they just executed it better than what we did.
The fact that any theory at all of how this losing streak you've got against North, about them going over the line, does it frustrate obviously that it has continued again?
I don't subscribe to that at all. Every day is a new day, every day is a new challenge, and today again, North Melbourne were better than us. So the theory of hoodoos and winning streaks and that, it's irrelevant to this group especially. But it's irrelevant in general. You know, today was a fresh day, a fresh opportunity to put yourself on show, and you know, North Melbourne got the result.
The fact you lost contested ball in that last sort of quarter, is that a worrying sign at this point of the season?
It's not a worrying sign. It's not a habit, that's for sure. We've been pretty strong in that area for the majority of the year, and for the majority of the game, we're actually doing a pretty good job in there. So you know, it certainly wasn't drastic in the last quarter. It was enough to give momentum to the opposition. So it's something that, you know, we'll continue to work on and grow the habits and behaviours around that to ingrain it further as a footy club. But it's an important part of our game. There's no doubt about that.
Any early indication on Jesse? His injury?
Yeah, so Jesse's broken his collarbone, so he'll fly back tonight and have some surgery tomorrow. So that's disappointing for Jesse. You know, he's started to work his way back into some really good form. He's had a difficult year, and this is just another challenge. But it's not a challenge that we haven't faced throughout the year, or Jesse's faced. So, you know, we'll rehab him as quick as we can, have the operation, and get him back as quick as we can.
Is it expected, it's too early to say season ending or anything like that? Will it depend on the surgery and how he pulls out to that?
Yeah, obviously we'd be guided by our doctors and the surgeon, so we'll wait and get all the information. But, you know, I wouldn't be saying it's season ending, that's for sure.
And any other injuries to come out of today?
I think other than that, we've got a clean bill. I think we've got Nathan Jones and obviously Bernie Vince available next week. So we've got 2 guys available for selection to come back into the team. So that'll be positive for the footy club.
How is Jesse in the sheds?
Yeah, obviously he's in a fair bit of pain, first and foremost, so he's disappointed, but he's quite upbeat, wants to get it done and get back, you know, engaging with the teammates and training as quick as he can. You know, he knows there's a lot to play for the remainder of the year and really wants to be a part of it.
You feel any chance of a top 4 spot you let slip today, or you know still enough time left in the season with the way everything's panning out that it's achievable?
Yeah, I've said this a lot, and it's going to be a constant question that continues right to the end of the year. And I said it last week, you know, after we won, that it's not where you are today, it's where you are at the end of round 23. And how we play, how we perform from week to week will dictate where we finish. And you know, you get what you get in footy, and we'll continue to try and improve and develop as a footy club and grow. And where we sit in round 23 will be where we sit. Beautiful. Cheers.